Hello friends, I am Mehak Jain. Welcome back to World of Geology. Today we are going to discuss alimentary canal. The alimentary canal is long tube varying in diameter and about 9 meters in length which extend from mouth to anus. It developed from ectoderm and endoderm. Ectoderm is the outermost layer of three germ layers and endoderm is the innermost layer of three germ layers. Up to hard palate, it developed from ectoderm. From soft palate to rectum, it developed from endoderm, and from anal canal to anus, it developed from ectoderm. It is made up of oral cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. Now we are going to discuss mouth, or we can say oral cavity. It is a large and spacious cavity. It is a transverse slit-like opening. It is bounded by two soft movable lips. It is bounded above by the palate, below by the tongue, and on the sides by jaw and cheeks. Now we are going to discuss pharynx. Pharynx is a short cavity behind the oral cavity which is separated from the oral cavity by fauces. The fauces is the narrow passage from the mouth to the pharynx, situated between the soft palate and the base of the tongue. It is the portion of throat where the back part of mouth meets the esophagus and the trachea. It is divided into three parts, that is, oropharynx, nasopharynx, and laryngopharynx. Oropharynx is the part of throat at the back of mouth behind the oral cavity. It plays an important role in mastication, bolus formation, and swallowing. Nasopharynx is the upper part of throat behind the nose. An opening of each side of nasopharynx leads into ear. It plays an important role in transferring air from nose to larynx. Laryngopharynx is the most caudal portion of pharynx and is a crucial connection point through which food, water, and air pass. It refers to the point at which the pharynx divides anteriorly into the larynx and posteriorly into the esophagus. Pharynx plays an important role in the respiratory system as air from nasal cavity passes through the pharynx on its way to the lungs. Now we are going to discuss esophagus, also known as food pipe. It is a long, narrow muscular tube measuring about 25 cm in length. It runs backward along the neck behind the trachea, passes through the diaphragm and opens in the stomach by an opening called cardiac orifice. Cardiac orifice is the opening by which the esophagus communicates with the stomach. The muscular wall of esophagus shows peristalsis. Peristalsis is a series of wave-like muscle contractions that move food through the digestive tract. Now we are going to discuss stomach. It is the widest part of alimentary canal, lies towards the left side of abdomen. It is about 30 cm long, 15 cm wide and is J-shaped. It is divided into four parts, that is cardiac, fundus, body, and pylorus. The cardiac is the part where esophagus connects to stomach and through which food passes into the stomach. Fundus is the upper part of stomach next to cardia that stores gas produced during digestion. The body secretes pepsinogen and HCl. The pylorus is a valve that opens and closes during digestion. This allows partly digested food and other stomach content to pass from the stomach to the small intestine. Cells in the stomach lining secretes gastric juice and HCl. Now we are going to discuss small intestine. It is the longest and most convoluted organ in the digestive system, measuring about 6 to 7 meters in length. It is divided into three segments, that is duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Duodenum is the first part of small intestine. After food mixed with stomach acid, they move into duodenum where they mix with bile from gallbladder and digestive juice from pancreas. Jejunum is the part between duodenum and ileum. It helps to further digest food coming from stomach and absorb nutrients and water from food. Ileum is the final and longest segment of small intestine. It is responsible for the absorption of vitamin B12 and reabsorption of conjugated bile salts. It performs dual function of digestion and absorption of food. Now we are going to discuss large intestine. It is the region of the digestive tract from ileocal valve to the anus. It is approx 1.5 meter in length and 6.5 centimeter in diameter. It is divided into three parts, that is caecum, colon and rectum. Caecum is a pouch connected to the junction of small and large intestine. The main function of it are to absorb fluid and salt that remain after completion of intestinal digestion and to mix its content with a lubricating substance, mucus. Colon is the longest part of large intestine. It is a tube-like organ connected to small intestine at one end and the anus at the other. It removes water and some nutrient from partially digested food. The rectum is the lower part of our large intestine where our body stores stool. It is a chamber that begins at the end of the large intestine, immediately following the sigmoid colon and ends at the anus. It absorbs water and prepares the leftover for elimination as the fecal material through anus. That's all about our alimentary canal. Thank you.